Well, hello, people. Been way too long, hasn't it? Like 5.5 months or something like that, and I realized my PNG guy's not speaking. Whoops. Let me get that back. It's been so long since I done a stream, I kind of forgot about a lot of the stuff. Hopefully my guy's showing up right about... There he is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been forever, but I am back. For now, at least. My name is Subspaceking, and welcome to the game that began my journey 27 and a half years later in HD remaster format. I missed a lot of you. I hope everyone's doing well. I just had to do a quick mic check-in. We're good to go. So, let me also enable the VC in just a matter of minutes. Kirby, welcome! You're my first viewer back after my 5-month hiatus. Life has kind of been kicking my butt. So, yeah, it's been keeping me busy. Before we get too far, let's just actually begin Croc Legend of the Gobbos Remastered. And we'll talk about Switch 2 stuff. That direct was this morning as well. And then I'm gonna announce some stuff about my resurgence and my return very, very soon. A lot more people involved in this remaster than I thought. This game right here was what started it all for me. Unless you count a Pac-Man arcade machine. That was the start, but this was my start on console experiences. We got Kirby and Alice. How you both doing? Welcome to my resurgence. I was expecting it to be a lot more fluffy. But beggars can't be choosers. I'm just glad to see this on a modern console after decades. People are gonna, in the VC waiting to say hello, but I'm gonna definitely spice this up. Basking in all of my childhood has returned. Welcome to Croc Legend of the Gobbos HD, or Remastered. I am now undeafened, and hopefully you can hear me? Rip. No. Interesting challenge. Hold up, let me make sure my thing is.
I am on CTR and I almost got this.
There we go. I'm actually live for the first time in 5 months.
What do you mean?
I'm actually live streaming the Croc Remastered right now.
Oh, that dropped?
Yeah, it dropped today.
I don't know how.
It dropped today.
On the Switch 2 Direct.
So I was like,
That's why no one's talked about it.
So I was like, Argonaut, you picked the best day or the worst day to do this, being April 2nd.
Yeah.
And this gives me an excuse to talk to people about the Switch 2 Direct, which I know Real you and I have been talking about it a little bit.
I've seen it.
So
The only thing I'm caring about is
Switch 2 spoilers, so I will pin this for people to know. I pushed this enough.
I was so confused because I was watching the stream and I was like, wait, why did it send you back to the title screen? I didn't know that you weren't playing.
It was playing a demo because I took a little bit to start.
Yeah. It's a cute game.
that.
It really is a cute game. This originally started off as a concept for a Yoshi game.
I'm not surprised, I can see that.
And as I said at the beginning of the stream, this was my first ever video game experience on a console.
It's funny because they're...
That's definitely his first. But this is first for consoles.
Yeah. Even then, Pac-Man, I don't know. I think it's better saying Croc than Pac-Man, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But, what was I gonna say? Oh, but I was saying earlier, whenever I was with my friends after the Switch 2 Direct, I'm like, when is Yoshi getting his own 3D game? Like...
Well, here it is.
Yeah.
Yep, close enough. We have a 3D Yoshi game at home.
Yeah.
So I was not expecting, well, before I say anything, it might get to say spoilers of the Direct.
Yeah, I did put in my chat, there will be spoilers, so proceed at your own risk. So, I mean, I was planning on talking about them at some point myself too, so why not? Let's start off with where the Direct itself started. Mario Kart World. Wow.
Dude, ever since I saw that, I have been talking about the roster.
Yeah, the roster is very interesting.
It is literally just Smash Ultimate's Everyone Is Here meme, but with actually Mario characters.
I mean, it makes sense, 24 characters in one race. I mean, you're gonna have to have a crap ton of characters.
You're saying
We finally got Goomba. We finally got Goomba.
You're saying Mario Kart Deluxe did not have a giant roster of characters?
Not enough.
Also,
Arguably, not enough.
my favorite track is actually back.
What track is that?
Airship Fortress.
I was so happy to see them return. Yes.
Dude, I can't wait to hear it. It's
Now, while we
remix.
haven't seen it, I heard the song for Toad Factory playing at some part during that show.
So, Toad's Factory could be back.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
So it's gotta have hopefully some kind of a return.
Yeah. That song is really good. I don't even care much for the track itself. you jellos?
I think the funniest... Drake, Out of all the new characters that caught me off guard the most, I think it must be the cow from the
That's
Meadows.
fair. For me,
Gobbo, however you pronounce those creatures' names, none left behind.
I don't know
for
how to
me, it
call
was
Moo
what
Moo.
is it called? A Podobo or whatever
Yeah.
from Mario Sunshine, like the blue little like
Oh,
duck
the
weird
catapults?
things. Yeah, I don't know. Where's Podobo? What am I thinking? Podobo is a Mario enemy, I think, or Mario something. Can't think of what.
I only know those catapults from Mario Kart Wii. That's it.
Oh, Podobo is the fire, like the fireball that like comes out of the lava.
Oh, those things.
Yeah. Okay, but anyways, yeah.
Yeah, what got me laughing in that direction when we saw the cow driving.
Yeah, me and my friends and I were laughing
looked like
so
a
hard, like
boombox.
what?
I was like,
Yeah, it looked like a boom. I was like thinking the same thing. I was like, why is it driving on a boombox? Hello. What is Mario Kart even about?
Also, I think they took something out of Sega's book of Sonic Transformed.
Yeah, no, I literally, whenever they started doing that, I was like, well, this is just Sonic and Sega's All Stars Racing transformed, huh?
I'm like, this is not the only racing game we got this year, because we got Sonic Cross Worlds and another Kirby's Air Ride, so like.
Well, that's gonna be next
Yeah,
year, though.
a lot of race. We got a lot of racing games coming this year. Also,
Well,
the
Kirby's
Nintendo
Air Ride
Switch
is next year,
Edition.
isn't it?
No, it said 2025. I almost said 2015 for a second.
Ah yes, the Switch soon in 2015. Oh, dude, he's
Yeah.
won this race. No chance of catching up with him. Or
If you were to
am I?
show someone from 2015 to Switch 2, they would like, their minds would be blown.
Because remember, this was during the Wii U era. 2015.
Yeah, if you were to tell them that Nintendo would be doing this good,
Especially after the era that was the Wii U.
yeah, especially since that is like probably the worst year for the Wii U too.
Aside from Splatoon,
Mario Maker.
anything that released in OK Mario Maker.
And that's it. No, soon that's it.
I believe that was it as far as Nintendo releases that matter.
Well, good release. Yeah, as I say, good Nintendo releases. Just a little tooth.
Yeah. I'm just
I don't know what else was in
the lava looks so cartoonish.
It looks like
it's one of the
what's it
tra-
called?
I'm just gonna say that the game chat thing is gonna have a horrible performance.
It's yeah, but I've seen so many memes about it. Like someone saying I don't want to be playing Splatoon with the voice chat, and I'm just gonna see like a middle-aged balding man, and then like a little kid who's like first time ever playing a video game.
Oh gosh. That's gonna be something. And I don't know if it's
Yeah.
gonna be just with friends or with anybody online. I'd be like, oh.
That's what I was
gosh.
thinking too.
Just
It reminds me a lot of Sony or the PS5s.
Kinda does a little bit.
I'm gonna say that I feel like this the other thing was also amazing for the Direct.
Yeah.
Is the GameCube.
Oh, GameCube on
Oh yeah.
online. That is. I was so happy to see that back. And the lineup they got-
Same.
And you know, I was not expecting.
It starts off with Wind
I was not
Waker.
expecting Pokemon Coliseum to be one of the games.
When I saw that, I was like, whoa, they're going Pokemon. And they're having XD Gale of Darkness in there too.
Yeah, the only thing that I feel like missing is Metro Prime 2, but that's not biased at all.
Isn't Gale of Darkness a Gen 2 game?
It's Gen
No, I'm
3.
pretty sure
Oh,
Gen 3.
Damn it!
Why?
Because
Why?
Gen
do
2
you-
is the only generation I have not played.
I actually brought this.
No.
I'm like, I definitely wonder. I brought this up in a Hyper stream when I watched his reaction. Will they update to incorporate the fairy types in Coliseum and XC, or just leave it as it is?
They'll probably leave it as it is. I don't see a reason why they would try to update that. That's not something like that's like a. If it was a remaster or a remake, I could see that. But since it's just a port, or it's not even a port, it's an emulator. It's just emulating it. They're not gonna add anything.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Soul Calibur 2 is gonna be one of the launch games.
Well, yeah, dark type is present in Let's Go, but there is no dark types to catch.
Yeah, I mean, dark. Well, I mean, there's all these dark moves, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's dark type moves, but there's no dark. There's no
Yeah.
dark type Pokemon. Because any dark type
Yeah, but
Pokemon
again,
you
those
can
are
get
remakes.
all Alolan forms.
Yeah.
Those are at least remade. And those...
How you doing? Nice to see you back in the streaming corner, is it not? How you doing, my friend?
I mean, there's only one thing that annoys me about BDSP: the fact that Sylveon's not playable.
I promised I would stream this game, and it came out a lot earlier than I was expecting.
Well, didn't it get delayed like 5 times?
Something like that. I was expecting towards the summer.
The Silk Song of our generation.
Yep.
I wonder what this Nintendo Switch 2 Edition's crap is gonna be like.
Yeah.
Just get,
Marwolf is saying that he can barely hear you, Sub.
Oh, you can barely hear me? Oh, hold the phone. Why didn't no one mention this before? Let me try turning up to... Oh, thank you for pointing that out. It's been forever since I streamed, so I have no idea what my settings are at or what they should be.
That's fair.
Plus, I had to reboot my computer since the last stream I did, so everything's all over the place.
honestly,
Alright, so can
the last two games shown at the end of the direct caught most of us off guard a bit.
Oh no, 100%.
Oh, the new Donkey Kong?
I know Donkey Kong game
And Kirby Air Riders.
sequel to Air Rides.
I hope we get Air Ride on the GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I saw Air Riders, I was like, they gotta put it on the GameCube thing.
Yeah,
Or at
especially
least
since it already
put
has
double-
online
I think
and
at least
whatnot.
put Double Dash on there.
Yeah, I hope they do Double Dash too. I mean, they put Mario Kart 64 on there, so I don't...
Put 60,
Unless they
put
plan like
every
putting it
other-
on the Switch itself.
Hmm.
Probably
Is it
most
better
of the
now?
Mario Kart titles, more than half of the Mario Kart titles are now on Switch.
Yeah.
We're just missing
What's
what,
that?
like, 3 of them?
DS and Wii. DS, Wii, and 7.
Yeah, is it better now,
Like,
Firewolf? I
but-
figured ask.
Because we're missing DS, 7, and Wii. I mean, yeah, there's Double Dash too, but the GameCube has potential.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I hope we get DS games with the mouse feature.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
But
Like the whole.
I don't expect NSO, but I mean like some games that they just pull over.
NSO.
The Switch Online.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna be adding any more games to the N64.
No, I meant NSO, like Nintendo Switch Online.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'll affect
Oh,
that
okay.
with this.
But I don't think they are. I've lost hope.
Oh,
Maybe if I turn down the game audio, that'll
I mean, they're still announcing
one-
freaking SNES games on it, so
some stuff that I never even heard of before.
yeah.
Wait, how are we getting games nobody asked for, and when we could have gotten something cooler for the N64?
Right, let me try that.
If you know what I'm on, if you know what I'm talking about, you know
There's like
exactly
20
what
things you
game
could
I'm
be
on
talking
about.
about.
Is that better now? As Mario Wolf says, can hear you more, but it's still a little quiet. And I just want to make sure it's
Oh,
working
it's the
fine.
game some people say is better than Mario Kart 64.
Diddy Kong Racing.
That sounds better. Okay,
Mhm.
perfect.
I'm surprised how that's not on the Switch Online yet.
I'm surprised Donkey Kong 64 isn't on Switch Online. How is Banjo-Kazooie gonna be on, and Banjo-Tooie both on N64, but not Banjo, or not
But yeah,
Donkey
when
Kong
they're
64?
literally both, but even though they're owned by Microsoft now.
Well, I mean, not
Okay, there
not
we go.
Donkey Kong 64, but
Okay, that's better. Leishiro,
like we're
Sharon,
still.
welcome. I remember playing this game back in the PlayStation in the 90s, brings back memories. I know! This is nostalgia for me. I hate that the prices of Switch 2 games are $80. It's highway robbery. I was like, why? When I saw that with Mario Kart World being $80, I'm like, why?
Yeah,
That'll be worth it for me. I don't care.
I mean, I'm gonna get it
Totally,
anyways,
yeah.
but like, yeah. It's annoying, but
I'm still gonna get the games, but it makes me more annoyed. I'm gonna have to like be careful about like, I don't want to spend $80 on a game I know I'm not gonna like.
Okay, so actually, it's $80 physically and $70 digitally. It seems. Because I was thinking that because I've heard both a lot, and so I'm like, okay, let me check on Best Buy, and Best Buy has Mario Kart World listed for $80 and Donkey Kong as listed for $70.
You want? The weird thing is, with the bundle that's gonna have the digital version of Mario Kart World on the Switch too, you're essentially paying $50 for that game. You're like $30 on that.
Yeah. The only thing that sucks is that it's not physical. So it really just depends on what you prefer.
Oh, I like these boss transformations in this game. A cute little duck turned into that thing.
It looks like the old Mario 64, or not Mario 64, sorry, Mario DS, like unused enemy that's like the weird, like it like wags its finger. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Oh, well, the one that goes no.
Yeah, like that's what it looked like. Yeah, I don't blame you waiting for until Black Friday and Cyber Monday for deals. That's not bad at all. I mean.
Gonna wait till Black Friday? I don't blame you either. I don't blame you waiting for that long either. The lucky thing for me is my birthday's like 3-4 weeks after Switch 2. So I'm gonna be like, hey, can I just get some money for my birthday so I can recover from what I spent on the Switch 2?
Yeah, that's fair. No one's talking about the fact that there's Amiibo coming back.
Oh yeah, the Street Fighter Amiibo, like, that thing.
I'm like, that's random. But like, they didn't even show us what they're gonna do, or like what they do or anything like that.
Oh, I love this touch. They have health meters this time.
Yeah, no, health bars are probably like one of the best things that old games could ever have.
Yeah, in the original, there were no health meters, so you just had to be like, okay, how long until this guy's dead?
I mean, you can just guess and be like, okay, well, I'm assuming it's 3, and if it's not 3, then maybe 5, and if it's not 5, maybe 6.
Yeah.
It's gotta guesstimate.
I didn't realize this guy's name was Tootie the Feeble. Interesting name for that guy.
It also looks like a Jinjo from Banjo-Kazooie.
I can kind of see it. I can actually kind of see it. Feeble excused. I see you have a paycheck. Can I have it? Marwolf says in the chat, quoting Nintendo.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Can I have it?
Someone said no, most likely play PlayStation 5 games at this week because Sony's hiring that.
I think I mean like.
The only thing I saw like close to it until now was Tears of the Kingdom, which I could understand why it was that high. Which I
exactly, and
why.
like, and I was thinking, I was telling my friends this is like, I wouldn't mind if it was only Mario Kart World at that price, but the fact that Donkey Kong is also going to be pretty high, like it's going to be 70, it's just like,
I'm kind of anticipating 70 being the norm for new games at this point.
But Mario Kart World being 80. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I'd rather have paid 80 for Tears of the Kingdom than Mario Kart.
Could you imagine how people feel they spent like $80 on Scarlet and Violet Space game with how it is?
Yeah.
Oh wait, because wasn't the base game like 60 quid and then they made like 20 quid for the DLC?
Yep.
So in America or like USD, it's 60 for the game, 35 for the DLC. But you only get the DLC for one version. So if you want it for both versions, you're gonna have to spend another 35.
Yep.
So in total, you're spending almost $200 between if you want the both games and the DLC for both.
You know, if that's happened, I realized the 50 eShop cards are worthless.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
unless you're getting like multiple games. Unless you're getting like multiple games that are like cheaper, but they're probably not first party.
Yeah. Sure seems like it. I never thought I'd see that.
Well.
Oh wow, that lava waterfall looks freaking gorgeous. Well, I'm thinking about the lava again. Back on the PlayStation 1, the lava looked like nacho cheese.
I mean, that's PS1 graphics for you, isn't it?
Yep, that was PlayStation 1 graphics. Well, this was back in 1997.
Cubert. Did you just call Cubert?
Discount Cubert. What the heck is that guy trying to shoot me?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, the thing, Lee, is that like
No.
most games are gonna have free updates. Like that'll improve them. It's just that there's gonna be certain ones that are gonna that you're gonna have to pay for.
At least they could have paid
It's
it.
weird.
Okay. Don't know why it's late. Did you order physical or digital? Because I got an email saying my physical collector's edition will be on until sometime in May. So I was like, just buy that game digitally now. But hey, I'm like, I spent like $150 on the collector's edition, so I'm like really waiting for it to show up. It's the first time I ever bought a collector's edition. Yeah, it's the first time I ever bought a collector's edition for a video game.
I still haven't, and I don't know when I will. Maybe Persona 6.
Wow. So like,
it's either gonna be Persona, because one of them is gonna.
Cute little butterfly. You're probably the cutest insect that I'll see in this world. Seriously, we'll get it sometime in May. That's a bummer. I mean, it could be worse. At least you could get the game digitally if you do it now. I know it's only $30 if you get the game digitally. Well, I thought it was gonna be $40, but like, hey, $30, I'll take it.
Well, it's better than getting it from limited run. Well, they won't give it to you for like a whole year, because that's what happened with Persona 3 Portable and P4G. Didn't even get them out to consumers for like half a year.
Oh, that sucks. Imagine when the next Switch to Direct comes out, we see Persona 3. I would lose my mind.
I hope so.
If we saw that.
I hope we get Reloaded Metaphor.
I was about to say, I said in the Discord that if we had a Metaphor announcement for Switch 2, I would have lost my mind, because that became one of my favorite.
Yeah, no, I would have been there day one.
I don't know why. I want to see someone do an honest Switch 2 trailer thing.
I'm hoping to remake Croc 2. Argonaut did say that if this game does sell well, they will remake Croc 2. So please, 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 please buy this game. We want them to.
There's a Game Boy. That's a Game Boy version.
So like, I really want them to get the message. We want Croc. So like, and I really like Croc 2. It's a little different, but I still really like it for what it is. I hold a lot more bias and nostalgia for this because, well, duh, it's my first ever video game. But that's to be expected. But I really
There's a Game Boy version of Croc.
I heard about the Game Boy version of Croc. I never played it. Oh, those puzzle pieces look a lot more clear.
Puzzle piece? What are you playing? Banjo-Kazooie?
This game takes a lot of inspiration from other 3D, from a lot of other platformers. Those crystals I've been gathering, you take damage, you drop every last one. Like Sonic in his range.
The Sonic.
The puzzle pieces
There's
from
two Croc games?
The puzzle piece from Banjo. This was originally going to be a Yoshi game, so there's Mario right there.
Yeah. That's cool. I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm like, I know it's borrowing a lot of stuff from other 3D platformers from the 90s, but I'm like, people I don't think really cared back then about copyright stuff, but they put their own unique twists on this game compared to all of those. At least that's the way I look at it. No, shh! I mistimed my jump. Nintendo's losses are a gain. Yeah, this was proposed to be a 3D Yoshi game, but Nintendo's like, no. But then they took all of this game and made it Croc instead. Not sure why they turned it down. But
Nintendo really said, no.
But Croc Croc still holds a good spot in my heart. First puzzle piece collected.
No, I got my one item. No.
Well, the tumbling Dante. I remember this level being a little tedious, and no, not because of this guy. I think that's the only time we ever see this enemy in the game. He looks like some kind of court jester or something. And he tumbles with cartwheels. Oh, I missed my time hit. Oh well. My favorite move in this game, what I'm doing right now. That's what
Shuffling.
the side step. Do the rock shuffle.
Oh, you also got the crates like Crash.
Oh yeah, the crates from Crash.
Whoa.
And I mean, since you're collecting gems, I guess you could say that's also Spyro. So I mean,
But like,
I mean, you do get gems and crystals in Crash as well.
yep, this game does have.
Well, if you're
That's
one of
true,
those maniacs who go for 100%, that is.
The difficulty will spike up. It will. I played this before and I know what to expect. Well, I played the original. I thought I was gonna hit. Croc is collecting crystals like Sonic is collecting rings. Yep, that is also another one in there. And when I was a kid, I always saw these circular platforms as like cookies with different colored frosting on them. Like the ones on the outside are like with green grass like frosting, and this one with like purple snowflake frosting. And then the ones for cracks, and it's like, oh, someone stepped in it. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Someone just stepped in it. Child Subspace had a weird imagination.
yeah, it's kind of it's kind of crazy what we used to think of when we were kids, like when playing stuff.
Yeah. Was this the... Yeah, that was the one. Just making sure I did the right one. I thought I was gonna fall.
Oh, the original had tank controls and a platformer? Ew.
Yeah. Tank control... The controls were... Ew.
Like, it's like whatever in a game like Resident Evil or Devil May Cry, but like in a platformer, that's... yeah.
Yeah, the original had wonky controls. I'm glad they fixed them in this game. But they have the option to... They have the option to allow players to use tank controls in this if they so choose to do so. But I'm like, why would I go back to tank controls? That's just me. I'm like, why would I go back to tank controls? I suffered
Yeah.
in the 90s. I suffered with them in the 90s. I don't need to suffer with them again.
Yeah.
I also like the puns in some of these levels. Names like this one is Cave Fear, pun off of Cave Fear. Just wait until we get to the ice and desert world, so we can see a lot of cool and scorchy puns. Oh, this wasn't one of the levels in the demo. By demo,
The demo?
by the demo, I mean see the game just like play because I didn't press start quick enough.
Oh. You know, I'm surprised we didn't see anything about, I'm thinking. Because they announced it a while ago and just never said anything since.
About what?
Ukulele, the remaster.
Oh, that one. I forgot that was actually coming. I keep forgetting it's coming.
Yeah, because they haven't said anything about it since.
I'm sure we'll get.
And to be fair, it was kind of unnecessary.
I guess was the original like 2013 or something like that? Rather recent.
Yeah, well, it's not even that. It's also the fact that it's on all. It's all on. Oh, it's on. It's on all modern. Not really much.
I was gonna say that modern console statement is short-lived since the Switch 2 is now a thing.
Yeah, but I mean, well, it's if you have it on the Switch 1, you have it on the Switch 2. So.
yeah, you got a point about that one.
It's like if I can't play it on my brand new console, then fair enough. But if I can, then kind of.
Yeah, it's very understandable. Oh.
No.
What is this, like a poobadoo with googly eyes on it?
Oh, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna beat him.
It's a Podoboo. That's what I was talking about earlier.
I didn't even notice it until just now. Oh dear, get away from me, you orb.
With the googly eyes or whatever, like it honestly reminds, like the enemy design reminds me a lot of Ben.
I can see that.
With like the huge eyeballs.
Yeah, I can see that. Hey! I've looked at some of the trophy achievements for this game, and some of them are really going to put my platforming skills to the test. Clear 5 different levels without taking a single crystal. Defeat all the bosses in the game without taking any damage. The final boss is going to be really difficult for that one.
Oh yes, defeat this boss without getting hit.
Without taking any damage.
Screw that.
It's like what I told you about the Mario RPG's post-game bosses. I'm like, yeah, screw that.
Yeah.
Sola! What? How you doing? Welcome. I know it's been forever since I've seen or heard from you, but how you doing? Did you watch the Switch 2 Direct this morning? I'm trying to... Did we go over all the big games worth mentioning? Oh,
not really. I mean, we kind of just skimmed over. I mean, all the first-party games.
Yeah, I know something we never really talked about. The C button.
I mean, there's not really much to talk about. I mean, just like Lee said, I mean, if you have Discord, I mean,
It's just
you don't really need it.
Discord.
I'm like,
It's Discord,
I'm like,
but bad.
I'm like, we have Discord. We have no need for a C button. But I'm glad it gives the
Well,
option
we
for
don't.
people to. But I'm glad it gives an option for people that don't have a capture card.
The
to
C
share
button
their
thing
state
is
with
basically
everybody else.
Discord at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Discord at home.
Yeah, we have Discord on our computers. I mean, sure, it could be nice if you're on the go, but you need an internet connection for that still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'm
and
glad
plus
they're
you need
gonna
to
keep that
switch.
up
You need to actually pay.
Hopefully do more. I'm sure they're going to be making more. I don't know anything stuff they've done other than Croc 1 and 2. They said if Croc 1 does well, they'll remake Croc 2, and if Croc 2 does well, they'll make a brand new one for Croc 3, and I would love to see a Croc 3 happen. I'm just trying to set up the...
Oh yeah, we haven't...
Well, as long as you're living. I did not, but I've seen posting videos online about it. That's understandable.
So can we talk about the terrible looking box art?
Oh, which one?
Or not the box art, like the for the Switch 2, the like the outline, I guess. So it has like the red banner on the top right, like kind of like how PlayStation does with the PS5 and PS4, where it have the blue or white, right?
Yeah.
So it has that, but it doesn't use that space, and it's just like the little Switch 2 logo. And I wish they just wrote. I wish they wrote out Nintendo Switch 2 across the whole thing. Like, fill up the space. Why are you gonna use that big banner You're not going to fill up the entire space with it. And then for the Switch 2 edition, they have to specify that it's a Switch 2 edition, and then they have this whole like little box of text in the bottom talking about how it's the Switch 2 edition. And it's just like, you're kind of, at this point, get rid of that. And if you buy it thinking that it's the Switch 1 version, you're kind of dumb. Like, here's the thing, is that if you're not going to read that the fact that it says Switch 2 on the top, you're not going to read the bottom where it says it's for the Switch 2. That's like, help me here, like, you're, I guess it's just your fault, just return the game at that point. There's no reason to do all that.
Someone thought the new Donkey Kong was a new Mario game. I can see why. And I don't know.
Yeah, I thought so too at first.
That Donkey Kong game, it gives me Mario.
My friend thought it was. My friend thought it was Pac-Man.
Pac-Man World 3. Or 4, my bad. I forgot 3 already exists.
Pac-Man 3.
Oh, Pikmin.
Is a game. Like,
I just forgot. I haven't played it yet.
While we're talking about Switch 2 versions, I have zero desire to get the Mario Party Jamboree one. Like, get a camera so you get to see yourself in a game. Yeah, no,
I was gonna say, you kind of need like, the camera for that one, and that's just kind of like that. If it was like built into the Switch 2, that's whatever. But the fact that you need to buy the camera too for some mini games is kind of dumb.
Imagine doing that from Mario Kart 8. Imagine Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gets that.
And I
So
would
it's the
never,
edition.
and I would never buy a camera to show, or something like that, to show my face all over the world. Yeah, no. I'd rather be just faceless, aside from select few people, at the end anyway.
I think it'd just be really funny if, like, just to buy that camera, just to use that as a webcam, like for streaming or whatever.
Why are you hating on the Switch Direct? No, I'm not hating on the Direct at all. We're just talking about the bad parts at this current point. I love
No, it's just like,
Direct.
yeah, I think almost everyone can agree the Switch 2 Direct was amazing and probably one of the best presentations in gaming ever. It's just the pricing on everything is what ruins all of it. Because, like, of course there's going to be some duds here and there, that's whatever, but it's just like, man, it's just so expensive for everything.
Yeah, I can totally understand you coming in at the most out of context moment out there. So,
yeah.
So, that's understandable, B2. You kind of came in the middle of the conversation and didn't know we were going, but that makes a lot of sense. And now, to hear one of my favorite songs in this game, I hope. Yes!
Well, even then,
this song is remastered. I love this song.
Even then, I think the hardware is priced fine, especially for how much of a big upgrade it is, and still cheaper than the PS5. It's just the software itself is the thing that's more expensive.
I love that these guys are just sitting in the bubbles underwater.
It isn't next gen, it's just an upgrade of the old Switch. Well, if it's an upgrade of the old Switch, then if they say that's an upgrade, kind of blind. They're just refusing to acknowledge the fact that it's on par with like the PS5.
Yeah, making the most annoying challenge of our pal.
And seeing some other games like FF7 Remake and Elden Ring get on Switch 2, like, this proves that the
Cyberpunk
is just as strong, if not stronger, than the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, no, definitely stronger because the version of Remake is actually the integrated version, and that's the PS5 and PC version, not the original PS4 version. Yeah, and that's the thing that I think really matters that not a lot of people would notice. And so, from like, I had been saying for a while, I was like, I think FF7R and Red Dead are kind of like the biggest games that they could put on the Switch 2, or not even just for launch, just in general. And I mean, Red Dead 2 didn't get on. That was.
I was just like, what was that achievement? I was like, what was that achievement I just did? But
7 laps.
Like,
Hard CPU. My pal has to get first place.
Fight Night with Libby. No matter what, upgraded or not, I'm still gonna buy it because I need to play new games. Don't we all?
Yeah. It's funny because the only new game that I'm gonna probably be playing on launch is Mario Kart.
Yeah.
The other two I plan on getting on launch
instantly.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about. But I mean, with the pre-orders, being the way that they are. I doubt they will.
Can't hear me?
Or
Well?
not that I doubt they
Weird.
will, but it won't
Let
be
me
as
try.
bad.
Hold up, let me adjust that real quick. I know that's an issue. Let me adjust that very quickly. There's got to be some kind of a filter. Hold up.
I mean, I think what you could just do is just turn us down on Discord. Just enough to where you can still hear us, but not that we're louder than you.
Okay. All right. That, because I'm thinking there's got to be something I could do to raise my volume. Insert filter.
Well, Nintendo said that they're gonna prioritize different people for pre-orders. So like if you've had the expansion pass for NSO for like a certain amount of time, if you have enough playtime like on your Switch or whatever, they're gonna prioritize those people. So people that already have a Switch and whatnot and have been, been playing for a while, they can go ahead and pre-order a Switch first, and then it'll just go down, and then it'll probably be released to like the general public soon after.
Sorry guys, it's just been a while since I've done a live stream, so I'm trying to remember how to do this. I know there's a way I can raise my volume because I'm practically at like max volume with my microphone. There's got to be some kind of raise filter or something like that. Sorry guys, I'm just looking into this.
You can't feel the wrath of my items.
Oh, add a gain filter. That's what it is. I think that's what it is.
Oh, I've got an orb against them. It'll hit everything in its path and eventually to him.
Audio mixer. Sorry guys, this is taking a little bit. Is that for my microphone? No. If I do something that the source you want to adjust your volume, select the source. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just figuring this stuff out. I know it's just a black screen right now, but we're figuring this out. I know I should have done this before I started, but okay, I know what I'm doing wrong.
Why are they just now adding another manual save for Breath of the Wild? Like for the Switch 2 version? Why?
Filters.
Should have been like that day one.
Maybe, hold up. Maybe that's the wrong thing. Filters. Gain.
He's not safe from the items.
Saying select my source,
I'm
identify
just
the source, want
spamming
to adjust
missiles
my
at him.
microphone, game audio, etc.
I'm just spamming missiles. See, I'm making a challenge for him. He has to get first place, but the challenge, there's hard CPUs and it's gonna be 7 laps.
Oh, here
And
we go.
I'm deranging one of my
I found out
items.
what I'm doing wrong. Filters. Gain. Okay, is this better now? Like I said, it's been a while since I streamed, so I'm still figuring all this out.
Someone said me in the Mario Party Jamboree Switch 2 expansion voice chat when someone shows me a picture of my house after I stole all their stars and chance time.
Oh, yeah, that would be so...
Okay, all you just see is her face of absolute disappointment.
I was just fixing up my microphone deal, Squid. But welcome, how are you doing? Now we're back to the game. Sorry about that, my friends, ladies and gentlemen. Am I going to use the C button? I have Discord, so I don't see a reason to. 24 racer slots? Indeed it is! 24 racer slots in the Mario Kart world.
See if that Space VC is still available. I might actually see how he's doing.
No worries. I know he's a little by himself. I would have been with him, but I know he's also... But he kind of planned to stream around the same time.
Yeah, he's streaming Paper Mario.
I figured as... Oh, dear. Oh, I got it. I got it.
What?
What? Do. Want to show your voice or face to the public? I don't blame you. I don't blame you for that one.
I just want to know if you can do it like in game or if it only has to be with friends and whatnot. That's kind of like the only thing that's just like, because like in games like Splatoon or whatever, it could be pretty helpful. But I mean, if you're going to be playing with friends, I mean, you can still just join a call somewhere else. I mean,
yeah. Well, at least I got the microphone thing fixed up. Keep laughing while I'm hiding on the box above you.
No, I'm super excited to see what else will be there on launch day, because it seems Silk Song won't be. I thought it would have.
Yep.
Oh.
Is that a ladybug?
A ladybug with boxing gloves.
Why does it look like that?
One thing that I miss about the original to this is that there's a crowd cheering and booing as you deal hits and take damage during this boss fight.
Yeah.
Well, there's the crowd! I heard it a little late. Wow! That's weird trophy name. Getting flibby with it. Or it. Never thought I would see a ladybug with boxing gloves. So now bugs can compete in boxing?
So I'd say, yeah, it's probably the same about as Xbox or PlayStation. I don't know how it works on Xbox, but it's basically the same as PlayStation. So you just join the voice call and that's it.
Yeah, I can understand that. The twisty tunnels. I know some of the songs are missing, but I still have the PlayStation 1 version and the OST on YouTube if I want to hear it.
Yeah.
So not all.
Gotta tell that to Atlas. Gotta tell that to Atlas. So the next time they do an expansion pass, they don't just say, "Oh, look at us. We got brand new battle themes for you guys to listen to." Like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm still salty over the P3 expansion pass. I only bought it just because of the answer. If it wasn't for that, then I would not have bought it.
That's the only reason I bought the expansion, so I could get the answer.
But yeah, now I got a lot of games I need to catch up on. Like, I have to play Hollow Knight, I have to play Hades, I have to play freaking Professor Layton games. Like, come on. I need to be thrown a bone here.
Be thankful that you have a lot of free time, unlike me.
Well, for now. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not gonna force myself to beat them all before the launch dates for like Silk Song or Hades 2, but especially since those are a little bit longer.
That's understandable. There we go. A lot of free time is not good because you lay around in bed doing nothing. That is true to some extent. I like having stuff to do, but at the same time, I don't like having too much to do.
Yeah. don't know. More recently, I've been just kind of laying down on my bed because I don't know what else to do because I haven't really felt the urge to play Xenoblade or Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah.
So I just haven't. And then yesterday I just started randomly playing the Game Boy games on the NSO because I never played them. I haven't played them yet. And so I beat Mario Land 2 yesterday. I beat Kirby's Dream Land today.
Nice. Yeah, don't force yourself. What I did is divide the games you want to play so you can make them further. That is completely fair. If you have ways to manage your backlog and all that, that is perfect.
I've just been kind of unprepared.
It's like, and now we start with the cool puns. The Ice of Life. That's supposed to be off of the Spice of Life, I think.
Either Spice or Slice, it doesn't matter. I mean,
well, it can fit for both. We just got out of Winter, but we're going back in there on this second island.
Yay! I love winter.
I'm not a big fan of winter myself. Because once Christmas and New Year's is over, nothing happens in winter, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, not really.
Yeah, these purple guys on the monkey bars, they annoy me in this game. Because if you're under them when they jump on it, you fall off. So, and there's a point later in this game where you have to be very tight on them with like 3 of them on top of the monkey bars.
That does not sound fun.
And the best part, you're over top of a bottomless pit.
Of course. I hope they announce a handheld, like a Pokemon collection one day. Like, it still kind of annoys me that the, like, Red, Blue, and Yellow aren't on Game Boy, and, like, all the GBA games aren't on, GBA. Oh, yeah, and Gen 2. Like, those games should be on there, and if not, do something and put them on, like, the Switch natively. Like, if you still want to make a buck out of it, then just put them on there for, like, $10. Like, you know, like, we're not going to get mad to pay $10 for them.
They put them on the eShop for the 3DS, which has been closed for like a year now.
So it's just like, why don't you just sell them for like $10? Like, it's not like, dude, $10 for the Game Boy games, like $15 for the GBA games. No one's gonna be mad that they have to pay like some money just for those games. Like, especially as long as they're not that expensive.
Yeah. And for some people like me, I'd be happier with Platinum than VDSP. Nothing against VDSP, I just like Platinum way more.
That's fair. I do want to try out Platinum just to see how it is compared to... Maybe I'll like it more than VDSP.
That was delayed!
Yeah, I hope that for the Switch 2 editions, I hope that it's only like $10-15. Because, I mean, that's kind of what Sony does. It's like $10 like if you want the remastered versions of games you already own. And especially since it's basically DLC, at least for like Mario Party Jamboree and Kirby and the Forgotten Land, I don't mind $10-15. The Zelda games, on the other hand, it's just like, they really shouldn't be, like, you don't have to buy them. And if you do, they should have showed like actual content that you get from it instead of just, it looks better and it works with the Switch app. Which I promise you, these games are already old. No one's gonna use that.
Whoa. And I know you also pointed out in the Sepulchre chat that's like, I'm glad that Fire Emblem has come to the GameCube online thing, because it's gonna be like over $100 just to get a copy of Path of Radiance, I think that's what it was called.
Yeah, Path of Radiance goes for about $200. Chibi Robo is pretty expensive. It goes for about $100, but I've seen some of it like go lower. And obviously the Pokemon Coliseum and Gale of Darkness both go for like,
I know they're going to shut down Pokebank someday. Yeah. So that's just why I'm like, get what you can in the handheld games.
3DS games. Yeah.
Yep. Because like once
I've already
that
done all that.
And once that happens, Selby will be forever locked in an old generation, since you can get Selby freely through the Crystal Virtual Console.
Well, it's at least for now. Until I feel like they're gonna do something sometime soon. Because I mean, they've made almost every Pokemon accessible in these Switch games. I mean, they're gonna get to it eventually.
Yep. That's why I'm thinking in Legends ZA, almost said Legends Arceus for a second again. They're gonna make the Gen 6 mythicals available through Legend ZA, like Hoopa, Volcanion, and is
yeah,
the last one
Diancie.
Diancie?
Yeah.
I got lucky with that cling.
Yeah, jeez. Cut it a little too close for that.
Yeah.
Something that interests me.
Be really careful.
One
Just
thing that
inviting
interests me.
people over for my town, and I never play New Leaf, but I have friends that play New Leaf, and I feel bad that they lost out on that. It's like the train shows. It's like I don't know if the train still shows up, but it's like the service has been discontinued. Thank you for your use, or something like that.
But something that I've seen no one really talk about is the fact that Mario Odyssey is going to be available for game sharing alongside a lot of multiplayer games. So it's just like, okay, yeah, Nintendo, what are you cooking?
And like, my thinking is, unless it's just a cappy mode with somebody around the world. Really makes sense. But I don't see. I'm like, they're probably gonna do something new. Unless it's the cappy
I would
mode,
not mind a Switch 2 version that comes with multiplayer. For like $10-15. I would not mind that at all.
Yeah. That was way too close.
Yeah. Wow.
You saw what happened?
Yeah.
I'm like, how? I thought I was gonna die.
Well, cappy mode may suck, but I mean, it's better than Mario Galaxy 1 and 2's multiplayer.
Yeah, true. And coming from someone who like just finished Odyssey a few days, just finished the base game of Odyssey a few days ago. I say base game, but it's the story. I could see why people find it underwhelming. I could see why.
Yeah. I just have such a blast playing it. I don't even like.
Yeah,
I just love it.
Yeah, I had a really fun time with it. Except some of those moons were not fun, like
the jump rope, and the
volleyball. Some of the hint arts are bad.
Volleyball. Yeah.
Because they just split into two. That is completely fair, and I can understand that complaint there. I can understand the complaint to that one. Oh.
Yeah, no, the jump rope minigame sucks.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want an Odyssey 2. I just want a 3D Mario game that's just fun. I mean, I'm not saying like none of them are fun. Like, I don't mean it that way. I just want another more 3D Mario game. I don't care whether or not it's Odyssey 2 or Galaxy 3, Sunshine 2. I don't care.
Yeah. What if we get a sequel to Mario 64?
That doesn't count. We already got Mario 64 DS, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot that exists. I'm still with the people that are like, why was Galaxy 2 never included in the 3D collection in 2020?
Yeah. No, I was thinking that this would be the perfect time to put it on the Switch 2 because now you have the mouse thing, so it can work like like the pointer.
That's right, the mouse controls. Have it. Thanks for jumping in, B2, and I'll see you around. I'm not sure when I'll be live again. While we're thinking, since you brought up mouse controls, that weird wheelchair basketball game.
Yeah, no, it was so funny because I was like, "Why are we playing handicapped Tony Hawk Pro Skater?" Yeah. And then I saw the basketball, and my friend was like, "What is this? The Paralympics game?"
Yeah, I was just like, I mean, I could say a bunch of stuff, but it would not exactly be kind of child-friendly or anything of the sorts.
I don't know, it's just like... if it was like if it came with the Switch or whatever, yeah, that's whatever. But it's just like the fact that you have to pay for it. Same with the tour. The tour, I don't understand why you have to pay for that. That makes no sense.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna need to focus on this because I hate this puzzle.
All right.
Sorry, it's just gonna be like a minute. I don't like this puzzle in particular. Oh gosh, and they make the pot spin. Whoa! Oh, I thought I messed up. Do. I never remember the full pattern. Once this puzzle's over, I'll explain why I hate it. Okay, that was a lot faster than I was expecting. What I hate about this puzzle is that door is locked, so I can't go back through it. And if I miss even one thing falling, the challenge is over, and I have to replay the whole level just to try again.
Yeah, that sounds annoying.
It gets very... Yeah, that puzzle in particular is very annoying. Right? Oh, these enemies. The dog. They don't want to kill me, I think. But I don't want to risk it. It is a... I don't know what that breed is, but it's a dog. Is it... is it a... I don't even want to ask. Oh my gosh, I can actually still keep doing this. If I keep jumping and timing it well. Okay, wrong button. I can, like, delay how long it would take to go inside the water.
I'm excited for Metroid Prime 4. That game is gonna look beautiful.
That game is beautiful. Which do you think would be better to play in? The Switch 1 or the Switch 2?
I mean, I don't see why the Switch 2 would be worse. I mean, you get the mouse controls if you want to have more precision.
I know about the flying glitch, it's just so hard to pull it off. Well, that was easy.
I mean, I'm assuming they patched the glitch. I mean, they say remastered, but this looks more like a remake for the most part. Like, everything may be the same, but I mean, they still built different from the ground up.
Yeah. I'm just glad that there's a way to play this on a modern console.
Yeah, I think we need more stuff like this, or even if it's just ports, like for games that age well, like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, that game aged perfectly.
Yeah.
And I don't think that game needs a remake or anything like that. I think ports are just fine, which, I mean, they ported it on the PlayStation, but it's a PlayStation exclusive collection that comes with both Rondo of Blood, the game that Richter's from, and Symphony of the Night, the one with Alucard. And it's just kind of dumb that it's only on those two. Or on PlayStation, I mean.
I did say they couldn't find the code, so they had to get the code from somebody else who had the PC version. I mean, I trust your knowledge on that story more.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what else will come out day one for the Switch. I'm surprised Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD didn't get shown off, because I was expecting them to be day one, or like launched titles.
Same. And in the Direct last week, they just said 2025 for the release date.
Yeah, and same with Metroid Prime 4. I thought that both of them would be like launch titles, and the reason why they didn't say a day is because they didn't want to spoil the launch of the. They don't want to spoil the launch date of the Switch 2.
So I'm like, what else could they be working on with those games? Especially when they said Dragon Quest 1 and 2 would be early 2025, and we're now in the very beginning of quarter 2.
So I'm just interested, because I was originally thinking about getting them on PlayStation, but I mean, if they're going to be Switch 2 titles, then maybe I'll just get them on Switch 2, just for the fact of owning more Switch 2 games, which, I mean, I already have the original trilogy on my Switch, so I mean, I guess it would fit well to have the remake on them on the Switch 2.
Whoa! I almost slid off because of stupid ice physics.
But yeah, I still can't get over how good that Direct was.
You and me both. We're gonna be talking about. I don't think we're gonna have a Direct top that anytime soon.
Yeah, until they announce another Smash game.
Yeah, and to kind of quote Brian on this one, he's like, "We're not gonna get another Direct like this for like 8 years." Someone like
until the next console.
someone like 2033 or something like.
Yeah, it'll be the next Nintendo console that we get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, they basically hit the mark with most Nintendo franchises. Because we have we got Mario Kart, so Mario related. We got Donkey Kong. We got Zelda with Age of Imprisonment. Kirby. F-Zero, I guess, if you count GameCube. Which also, I guess you can include Fire Emblem. Yeah, and we got Legend ZA for a little bit.
And Pokemon, the GameCube games.
Yeah, and Legend ZA for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess like the only main franchises that we didn't see is like Yoshi and stuff like that. Yoshi, Earthbound, but I mean, no surprise. Yeah, Splatoon, but it makes sense.
Let's cook. Time before Splatoon 4.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. His boss is
yeah,
fine.
I expect a new 3D Mario game probably like sometime within the next year.
I'm like, this year would be perfect sense because it is Mario's 40th anniversary.
Yeah. But I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get in another Direct, we'll see a 3D Mario game for like winter of this year.
It might be the Black Friday title unless Legend ZA's taken that spot.
I mean, Legend ZA is always, or like Pokemon games are normally always in November, anyways. Legends Arceus was the only one that wasn't, and that's just because they were releasing both Brilliant Diamond or BDSP and Legends Arceus.
Yeah.
Super Mario Journey. That's literally just an adjective for Odyssey. Or an adjective, sorry, a synonym.
There's further evidence suggesting that this was originally going to be a Yoshi game. If you can look at the distance, you can kind of see Mushroom Kingdom-esque vibes in the shadow. So you can kind of see where this was originally going to be a Yoshi game. With the castle and the mushrooms and the fantasy-like plant life. Yeah. Now, I find this boss fight hilarious, and I'm gonna prove to you why. Doubly the Rocket Man. Look at how much of a joke this boss is.
How many levels are in, or how many worlds are in this game?
4 and a secret world at the end.
So you could probably beat it all today, huh?
If I go fast enough, what goes up? See what I mean by this boss is a joke?
Yeah. He didn't want to fight. He just had a jetpack or like rocket strapped onto him.
Yeah, he just got a rocket strapped on his back.
He didn't deserve that.
Yeah, the poor guy. And it's just because the parents like, take this rocket and fight Croc. Now go. I don't care if you die. Thing. Clouds of ice. Oh. I did not mean to kill the dog, but... Phew. I don't think I'm gonna go the whole way today. I'll just see how I feel.
Fair enough.
Oh. Besides, like I said earlier, the difficulty spike on the third island is very insane. I mean, it'll seem like nothing if you see me playing through it, but it's definitely noticeable. And then it's even worse when we get into the fourth island. Oh, those were more like brownish in the original, and my brother and I kept calling those like Nutter Butter platforms on the PlayStation 1 version.
I see it, yeah. Oh, so...
Yeah?
Apparently, this person's saying Reggie has Miyamoto and Nintendo Little Wii Sports as a free pack-in game for the Wii. And according to his book, Reggie said Nintendo simply doesn't believe they should give their hard work away for free, but they relented for the Wii because it was such a new concept. So I guess that's why the tour was paid, but even then, it just feels weird.
I could see that. It's more ridiculous how physical games are going to be more digital for the Switch too. It's usually the same price, but now it's going to be like $10 more. I think
that's fair.
I think Nintendo's...
It's just that the prices they're already at.
I think Nintendo's slowly planning a go more digital route, because last week in that Direct, they had the whole virtual game card thing, and I was like, huh? During that announcement.
Yeah. But it's just like, I don't mind digital games being cheaper than physical games, because I mean, it makes sense, because you're not having to spend like, the company doesn't have to spend that much money producing digital games as physical games. But whenever the physical game or the digital game is already expensive, I don't want the physical game to be even more expensive.
I completely get that. I know him so well. I told you the puns were gonna be crazy on this island.
Oh yeah, you know Croc? Yeah, I know him snow well.
Yeah.
That's what they should have done. Snow him snow well.
I know him snow well. Oh, that was actually clever. These guys are gonna be more expensive than Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just a one-time thing back when they...
Yeah, and I think that's fair. Like, if it happens ever so often, to where it's just like, yeah, whenever they put like a lot of effort into a game, and it's just like a very big game and whatnot, it's sure, whatever. Every game,
Yeah.
I just wonder how much the third-party games are going to be, like, with Yakuza 0 and Street Fighter 6. Like, will those be full priced, or will they be cheaper since they're older, or what?
Street Fighter 6 is probably going to be a little more valuable, because you have to pay for the amiibo. And amiibo have gone up in price over the years.
Yeah, and which is kind of dumb, because then even the old amiibo for, like, Smash 4 are $15 now, because the new amiibos are. It's just like, okay.
I see what you're doing, Nintendo. I see what you're doing. I remember back way in the 90s, games were like $20. Now the inflation is... Well, back in the 90s, I didn't care because I was a kid.
Well, I mean, even in the 90s, it was still kind of expensive. Because, I mean, if you look at, like, some N64 games and some SNES games, those games were, like, almost $100 back then. That's even more nowadays.
Yep. And it's like, I guess the value of the dollar has changed over the last 3 decades.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just a lot more, like, egregious now, that the fact that, like, because everyone kind of has agreed, yeah, base dollar, or, like, the base price of games is between 60 and 70. So whenever you go outside of that and do more expensive, and it's not, like, a digital deluxe version, or, like, any sort of deluxe version like that, then it's like, okay, that's a little too much.
Understandable.
Because, I mean, what? Back whenever the PS2 was out, it was about like 50 or so. And with the PS3 era, Xbox 360, it went up to 60. and then stayed 60 for PS4 and Xbox One, Wii U, and then now it's 70 for Switch to PS5 and Xbox Series.
Because I was gonna say it was like $50 during the era of the Wii, and then 60 for Wii U and Switch.
Yeah.
And then when you look back at their handhelds, they got to like $40, if that.
Yeah, no, $40 is typically the base price for like any. I don't think I know a single like first-party Nintendo game that was more than $40 on the 3DS.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything. The most I could think of was 40 even.
Yeah, and I think that's a fair price. That was definitely a fair price for those games.
Yeah. Whoa! I thought I was gonna run into that rat snake thing, whatever that is called. Still gonna buy them either way. Yeah, I'm like, we're still gonna buy the games, as much as we don't like the price change.
And it's kind of the thing is that they know that we're gonna keep buying the games, so they're just gonna keep doing this, and that's kind of like the double-edged sword.
Yeah.
It's like no matter what, we don't win.
Yeah. Well, that was the easiest bonus room yet.
Yeah, they just walked in there and that was it.
Yeah, I just walked in there. Hyde just killed this guy in front of me. Accidentally.
And that was it.
Say no, Snow. I refuse. I remember as a kid being stuck on this level for a very long time. I don't know why, but I was stuck on this as a kid.
Yeah.
This level in particular, I don't know why, but I was. At this point,
Nintendo probably already is the richest king.
I think it's the richest company in all of Japan, unless that's been...
Yeah, I believe so.
Proven otherwise since then. Thank you, game, for not recognizing my jump input.
Gotta love it.
What?
But yeah, I mean, to be fair, like with Sony and Xbox or Microsoft,
that was my first death.
Wow, this whole time, almost an hour and a half in, this first death. But technically, with Sony and Microsoft, they're kind of cheating because they already have their foot in other businesses. Nintendo is purely gaming, so I mean.
Yeah. They weren't in all gaming, but nowadays they are.
Well,
Cat Dogs, welcome. How you doing? It's been forever since I've seen a lot of you guys. Well, to be fair, I've been streaming for 5 months. But how are you? I'm back kind of temporarily for a little bit, but I'm hoping to be back fully by sometime in June.
Wow, well, what's making you decide that? No, I'm kidding.
But glad you're doing good. I did say I would stream this game, and here it is. Oh yeah, my brother. Delays. Oh yeah, my brother and I called these blueberry cookies because they're all brown, not brown, blue.
People say that they want Sega to start making consoles again, and I'm like, no, thank you. I don't need it. I don't need to spend an extra $500 on something else
on a console. Yeah, please no.
I love Sega, and I love their games, but no.
And now with all these, and now with the Switch 2 in June, I'm like, how am I gonna clear my backlog before this new stuff?
Yeah, well, hey, I mean, at least it means I don't have to spend more money on other games because I'm going to be saving all my money for the Switch 2.
That is fair. And I already spent my money on my pre-order for Blades of Fire in May, so that's taken care of at least. Otherwise, nothing new for me. Otherwise, nothing new for me until the Switch 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought about that, man. There's what, Lost Souls aside, Doom Eternal, or not Doom Eternal, Doom the Dark Ages. Like, I still have to get those.
Yeah.
There's something releasing this month, and I can't wait.
I'm like, considering the Switch 2 release is like a week after Lost Souls aside, I might have to push that off to like the end of the year or January.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just focus on Doom the Dark Ages, because that's like the only game that, you know, I've been kind of preparing for. I've been playing a Doom game each month, so I mean...
Yeah, I was gonna get Tides of Annihilation, but we now know that's a 2026 game, so I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to wait on that for a while.
Oh, now I remember what the game for this month. Expedition 33.
Oh, that's this month?
Yes.
Ouch.
Yeah. April 24th. So yeah, that might have to wait. That's unfortunate though, because I was really looking forward to it. So whenever they said like that, it's
about it.
Yeah, because whenever they said it's like influenced a lot by like Persona and Final Fantasy, I'm like, oh, I like those series. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. We'll see. Maybe I'll still get it, but that'll probably be like the only game that I'll get. Like I'll get like stick with like one game maybe.
That's understandable.
So, I'll get like I'll get Expedition 33, and then I'll get oh, that's another one. And then Doom the Dark Ages, and that's probably it. And then wait for the Switch 2 to release.
Understand. I was hoping Switch 2 have a date for the fall. Yeah, I'm with you on that
Me
one.
too.
I was hoping for a fall release, so we didn't have to.
Yeah, I was
fight for all that.
Yeah, I was hoping for October just because it's my birth month or whatever.
I was thinking like July or August, so it would be the tail end of the summer and give the fall to build up sales before a holiday release. But no, we get the beginning. We get the very beginning of the summer.
Well, something else is that, like, with October, it's because I tried doing the math to where it's just like, okay, well, from the Switch presentation to launch, and then from the PlayStation or PS5 announcement to launch, it was about, 6 months? And so I was like, okay, well, I mean, it makes sense for the Switch 2 to release in October, because 6 months from April is October. Nope. How about 2 months?
They did the same thing for the Switch 1. Because we had that presentation in January, and then we got their console in March.
Well, it's because it got announced through the presentation in October.
Right.
In October of the year of 2016.
And we did get the announcement for this Direct back in January.
Yeah.
So that's a 5-month difference. How about this one? License to Chill. Wait a minute, I can't be down this way. I don't have the key.
Something else with FF7 or is the fact that it says be on the lookout for the Final Fantasy VII Remake project, and so I'm assuming that means that all 3 games will eventually come on the Switch 2. So of course, Remake integrated now, and probably like next year, the year after, we'll get Rebirth, and then the launch year for the new one, they'll probably launch it and Switch 2
for the end of that trilogy.
Yeah. That'll be coming in like 2028, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm predicting 2028 for that one, but it may be 2026 since there's no DLC like integrated.
I was just thinking that. I was just about to say that. Yeah, because Intermission was at least like it was just a little DLC in between, and they said that they're not going to do anything. So.
No, it's for this one. I mean, I'm not complaining. The wait it's gonna be worth it, that is a guaranteed.
Yeah. Probably also gonna be another Game of the Year contender, just like the past 2.
And watch it lose again.
Probably.
At least it took the best score at the Game Awards last year, so I'll give it that.
Yeah, and that's all it got.
It did better than Elden Ring, which got nothing.
Yeah, deserved though.
Because I'm still upset at that they allowed Elden Ring to run again, and it's for DLC.
Oh, but the journalist chose it. Yeah, none of the journalists also didn't even let it win a single contest. So it's like, what was the point of them picking it?
Pretty much. Like, what's the point of putting it in the awards if it's not gonna win anything? Well, we got them all? I thought it was longer than that. No.
You're kind of get a little too close there.
Yeah, I was cutting it a little close. That was definitely cutting it close. Look at me pulling off these moves like a pro, like I've been playing this game for years.
Oh, okay. So we got some of the prices for like the newer games.
Yeah.
So the Switch 2 version of Kirby and the Forgotten Land will be $80. So I
80?
guess the DLC is basically 20. Yeah. So $20 for the DLC, I guess, on its own. $60 for Street Fighter 6, which that's about what I was expecting. $70 for Donkey Kong. Bravely Default is $40. Breath of the Wild is $70. Switch 2 version. Mario Kart is $80. Mario Party Jamboree and Tears of the Kingdom are also $80.
But if you
So
already have
$10.
But if you already have
$10
the
for
Switch-
both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom is fair,
Yeah.
I'd say.
But I was gonna say, if you already have the Switch 1 versions of these games, you just have to pay an upgrade fee, which I don't know if they said how much that's gonna be.
I mean, it's probably just going to be 10 for both Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and then 20 for Kirby and Mario Party.
Understandable.
So yeah, I guess I'll definitely get Street Fighter 6.
That makes
But
sense.
so they said that there's gonna be that's unfortunate.
What is unfortunate?
With Street Fighter 6 is gonna be one of those game key cards where it isn't like the full game isn't on the cartridge.
Oh.
So a little unfortunate, but whatever, I guess.
I'm just hoping there's a whole lot of Switch 2 games because I don't want to get the console be disappointed. I mean, we only know stuff for the first, few months of the game's life. And console generations tend to be 7-8 years, so we've only barely begun to see what the Switch 2 is going to be doing. It's only the beginning.
Yeah.
But man, like I said, what a time to be alive.
Seriously. Time to open my pack for TCG Pocket. Let's see what I get.
Demonitzi's Ice Palace. Oh, I found this boss pretty fun.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh, we got the Mushroom Kingdom visuals in the background again. As I call it. Whoa! I find the music that plays in this boss fight in particular one of my favorites in for boss fights in gaming. It's not a final boss theme either. Considering it was from the 90s, it definitely did well for its time.
Yeah.
But like before I do come back to streaming for good, I definitely need to change things over. Like I need a new overlay, I need a new guy in the bottom right that's doing my talking for me. I need new alerts, I need a lot of things. This just kind of came out of nowhere, so I had like no time to change things. I went through that without taking... Okay, I always took damage at some point in there when I was a kid. Here we go. Oh, this boss meter is big. Boss is still easy. Are you kidding me?
That's unfortunate.
I guess
Oh,
my
you
headphones...
beat it.
Yeah, I beat him! The Switch... ZA for the Switch and Switch 2. Assuming it is the same price on both platforms, I'll probably get the Switch 2.
Yeah.
The Ice Bridge to Eternity. And then we're gonna be off of Ice Island after the end of this. This game is definitely a love letter to the original fans, since they have in-depth interviews with the developers, some concept art, some lost levels that never made it in the original game. Even if you get to look at them, a Crocopedia, which is like all the enemies' in-game soundtrack, some stuff. There's a lot to behold. Oh. I think I remember using this level as a good life grinding spot because of all the crystals that you get for free at the end, pretty much. But I know there's another level later on that's even better for life grinding, if you ask me. And that's Ice World complete. Alright, now for World 3. Probably one of my personal favorites. How long have I been going for? In terms of the game, since I did start a little bit. About an hour and a half. I went through 2 worlds in an hour and a half. That's fast.
Yeah.
I could fit a little bit of World 3 in here. Lights, camel action. Let's go. Yeah, World 3, this is where the difficulty starts to pick up. And this island is based off of a desert. Well, I remember now, my brother and I called these biscuititos. These bloppers biscuititos.
Fair enough.
You can kind of see it looking at them.
Yeah.
You need to play the Game Boy versions, they're much harder. I find them harder. If they have a way to do the Game Boy ones, I'll give it a shot, but yeah, I heard those are pretty hard. I think Croc 2 also got on the Game Boy. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. What? Okay. Was not expecting that. Now to do this without any damage or crystals. Fun. Was this with something? No, it wasn't. Oh well. When I played this game on the PlayStation 1, like, I forget how many years it's been now, but when I did videos of the PlayStation 1 version, in one of my videos, I called the lava of this world boiling hot Cocoa Puffs. Not Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Pebbles. I did it again! I called the Cocoa Puffs and not Cocoa Pebbles. But people can see my creativity with this sort of stuff. And I happen to know where most of the secrets in this game are. So some of you are like, wait, I never knew of that. I kind of know where a lot of these things are. Is that like radioactive goop or something, the green stuff? First released on the... Yeah, that was... And this game came out like 27 years ago, so it's definitely shown its age. I feel old thinking about how old this game is. Well,
Man, it's really that old.
yeah, this game came back in 1997.
I think they released the same year as Persona and Final Fantasy VII. That's crazy.
That is definitely something. And this room here probably has the weirdest creature I've seen. I can think of to appear in this game. Either the weirdest or the second weirdest. Behold, the elephant.
Is the elephant in the room with us?
Let's get the
Where's
elephant.
Yeah.
Let's get through the Yeah. I think that's probably the elephant in the room right here.
So how many times have you played this game? Or like played the original?
I've lost count of how many times I've played the original of this game. It's been so many. I've lost count over the years, but it's been a lot. And I guess it kind of shows with me knowing... Did I forget to open that box? I'll check, but I thought I got everything over here. Oh, I already did, because of butterflies on that.
Actually, is it older than Spyro?
I think the first Spyro was 99?
I think so. Yeah, 98.
So barely older.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I forgot about this. The bonus rooms in this world are you're essentially racing a ghost to the end of the level.
Man, Crash only released in 96. I don't know, I found that surprising.
And I had to race that guy to get this key. And if he gets to the end of the key, gets to the key before you do, the key's gone and you have to repeat the level. Even if you die, you have to repeat the level.
So kind of like a Kirby game.
So yeah, pretty much. And those Gobbos and enemies of these are behind locked cages, and the only way you get them is through the key at the end of the race.
Like, you know what enemies I'm talking about, like from 2D Kirby games? I'm pretty sure, like in Return to Dreamland specifically is what I'm thinking of, where like you have to like get the key from them before like they go fall into a pit and you can't get them ever again.
If they fall in the pit, you're just stuck. They got their ideas from a bunch of... Oh, absolutely. And, like, I could see some of the collectathon stuff inspired in, Croc 2 with, like, some of the level-based objectives and, like, some of the Mario... Well, I don't think some of those Mario games are old enough by then, but, like, Mario 64, maybe some action stuff from Spyro. But I could definitely see Croc 2 also took inspiration from a lot of other games at the time. Which I don't think it's all a bad thing. Mud Pit Mania.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
Yeah.
Fair question. Why did I go to a long chest if I don't have the key? It's not flat out plagiarism like people make it out to be today. But I like that we're inspired.
Yeah, I mean, if you just put it all together, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you're exactly like taking it one for one, because then that's just the plagiarism. But I mean, taking inspiration isn't bad.
Yeah, I love it. I'll have to read that comment in just a sec. I love it when gaming companies get their ideas from other companies as long as they don't infringe on copyright, because I don't want them sued. Yeah, a lot of companies are very overprotective of their stuff these days.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's fair enough, I guess. But that's for Nintendo. Nintendo's just annoying.
Yeah. Alright, I made that jump. And into, these pipes. Now we see the Nutter Butter platforms from the original, as I called them back in the day.
Jeez. There are so many SNES games that like I've missed on the NSO.
Yeah.
Oh, they have Fatal Fury 2? I didn't even know that.
I think, and I think there's some that are only on the Japanese version of these NSO apps.
Yeah, I mean, there's still some that are on here, like Wrecking Crew 98, but there's some obviously like Mother 3, SMT 1 and 2. Like those are sticking to. Like if they haven't had a English release or anything close, then they're not coming here.
Yeah. What you think's considered? I don't think we're gonna get a full-on English release for some of these titles, but oh well.
Well, I hope there's one for Mother 3 because it's kind of dumb that there's not.
I kind of given up hope on ever receiving Mother 3 in the West.
Yeah, I mean, there's still like the fan localization that you can get for like the GBA, but that's what I plan on playing it on.
Yeah, I get that one.
Kirby's Avalanche? Oh, it's just Puyo Puyo.
I was like, what? I never heard of that. But that makes sense. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, it's just, speaking of like the copyright, me and my friend, whenever we were watching the Direct, and what was it, Dusk Bloods or whatever it's called, the new From Software game was shown.
I don't know the name of it, but I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, we were like, is this Bloodborne? And I was like, that'd be the funniest thing ever if Nintendo like had the rights to Bloodborne 2, because it's Sony's. Sony has Bloodborne, like the first Bloodborne game.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it'd be really funny if they had the rights for Bloodborne 2. And someone had posted later that day. Find it.
Ouch.
They're like, it looks like Bloodborne 2, but due to international copyright laws, it's not. It's like from that one movie where it's like, it's supposed to be Godzilla. And so they say that same line except for Godzilla instead of Bloodborne.
Cute jellyfish.
Tired. Yeah.
Tired? It's only going on 6 o'clock. Well, to be fair, we all had an early day today with the Switch 2 Direct.
Yeah, and I didn't get to sleep till like 12.
Well, I know we're going to be sleeping well tonight.
Yeah.
And then
just like I'm eating well tonight after that.
Yeah, and then the people in Australia, they have to stay up till like midnight their time to watch the Direct. Europe had it the best.
Yeah, no thanks.
Out of it. Yeah, Europe had it the best of everyone. Because their Direct was at like 2 p.m.
Oh, I'm really glad that I have school today.
I think you said it was spring break or something?
Yeah.
Oh! I'll just wait for the thing to time out. I was not paying attention. I was looking at something else real quick. It looks like a glowing orb, but in the PlayStation 1, it looks like a jar of fireflies. Ow. I like how the hearts like have this red thing on the floor, so it's easier to find them now. What was that? Yeah, I'll let you get those so you get slower. Oh, thank you, they make those platforms so much easier to grab onto. Get the key, thank you!
I still find it so odd that we have Wario Land 3 and 4 on NSO between like the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance ones.
Yeah.
There's no Wario Land 1 and 2.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, I get that one. I completely get that one. Going underground. We're about to World 1 style looks. Oh! Oh! And I died. Thank you for giving me that.
Alright, unfortunately I have to head out for now to go eat. So have fun with the rest of Croc.
Alright.
And have fun with your stream.
Okie doke.
See ya.
See you around, Real. Thanks for coming in for a little bit.
Yeah, no problem. See ya.
See you. I think I'll go until the mid-boss of World 3, and then I'll probably do the rest of the game on my next stream. When will that be? I'm not sure yet. Do-do-do. Alright. This puzzle now. Oh! Thought I was screwed when I heard that timer. So these guys are just swimming around having a fitty fun or something. Do. Oh, am I missing one of them? Well, that answers that question. I got all the colors. I thought one of them was at the end there. I already got the key! Oh! There you go, friend. Am I seriously still outspeeding the ghost? It is hilarious. I outsped that guy. The Deadly Tank of Neptuna. I like this boss personally. It's difficult, but I like it. The underwater graphics look astounding. They're beautiful. I like that sound effect that guy does, like wow or whatever it is. I just like that wow. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Ouch. Okay, don't want to get touched by Sharky Shark again. Oh, I thought I was gonna die to that. Ow. Well, I take damage to that one, though. No! Do. King Neptuna. That's a little too far away for me to do anything. Her splash! I like that, and I like that trophy accomplishment. Her splat. Somehow did that without taking damage. I still need to fight those two bosses to go damageless. It is adorable seeing the bird with a snort. Oh. Arabian Heights. I'll get this puzzle, then Well, this puzzle piece, I should rather be saying. And probably wrap things up. Oh! Oh! No! Well, mistakes were made. Crystal Island. Actually, I'm in the first puzzle piece level of Desert Island. I'm not at Crystal Island just yet. But how you doing, Francesco? Nice to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Oh dear. Whoa. Do-do-do-do-do. Surprised I did that flawlessly. I had a feeling I was gonna be in trouble. Okay then. These jumps can be a little tricky. No! Ah! I'll get the timing. Finally, progress! Never mind! Wow, how is this jump so difficult? Finally! It sure took a bit. Five puzzle pieces, 44 lives. That last level took a bit out of me. Is there a way I can save my progress? there's that, I guess. So, 60% completion, 5 puzzle pieces. Yeah, I called that good progress. Yeah, I called that pretty good for what we have gotten done. Is anyone alive right now? Well, I see one person. But I think he's probably just about ending. I could check and see how things will go. But I think that'll be it for me. I'll continue and finish up this game very soon. Either tomorrow, Friday, actually maybe sometime next week. I'm thinking maybe next week I'll finish up this game. It's so good to be back. It's so good to be back on the live streaming for a little bit. But once I finish this game, I'll be on another small pause until, like, sometime in June is when I plan to be back. Alright, I hope to see you guys all very soon as I finish up this game. Really glad I got to be back and start all the stuff so far. We're going on a raid. Since this thing is not gonna want to work, I'll get the link and all that working for you guys. But why don't we go give my best mate, Speed Inkling, some love. Here's the link and the channel name. Always don't spam the raid message, just do it like once or twice. But I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be doing shenanigans. I'll be seeing you guys for the back half of Croc next week. Until I come back, thanks for joining me in the stream, and I'll see you all next time. Take care and have a great rest of your day. See ya!